Dude, sometimes I think mountain biking can be a bit overcomplicated.
Yeah, I love riding the latest and greatest kit, but sometimes it can be a bit complicated where you have to look after things and clean them, and sometimes it's overkill.
Yeah, too right. So with that in mind, Neil, we're going back to basics today in search of a simple life on a simple bike. What makes a bike like this so simple then? Well, as few moving parts as possible, of course. So take this, the sort of modern day jump bike, pump track bike, dirt bike, whatever you want to call it. There are very few moving parts on this. You got one brake, generally, some people have two. One brake, one gear, 26-inch wheels. There's no tubeless or anything like that. So you haven't got sealant and sort of making it airtight to worry about, just good old 26-inch inner tubes. Like I said, we've got a disc brake on the back, but you could have some kind of V-brake, cantilever type brake. We've got a short travel 100mm suspension fork at the front. There's no droppers, and it's absolutely bomb-proof. Aluminium, sometimes steel frames. These things are designed to last, which is what makes them so good. But what are you riding, Neil?
Well, Rich, I love your Canyon Stitch, by the way. I am on a Neat-Proof Solemn, which is their version of a dirt jump bike. As you can see, single speed. Slightly controversial, I'm running the front brake, because I'm all about elliptic tricks. I'm not, I just quite like the idea of a front brake at the moment. But the great thing about this is you can ride the sort of things we're doing today on any hardtail. It can be a trailie bike with a drop post and gears if you like. It's just as good. And whilst this bike is definitely the cheaper end of the market, this frame is 500 English pounds. You can actually look at those big online retailers. You can get a full dirt jump pump track bike for quite a lot less than that. So it's cheap as well.
In an age of electronic wizardry, full sus bikes and carbon everything, we wanted to take it back to the good old days when me and Neil used to ride.
Which brings us to the humble pump track, or in fact, this one's pretty rad, to have a good old time and learn some valuable bicycle riding skills.
So Neil, why are we here at the pump track and why are you on a bike under 10 grand?
Well, Rich, I do love my nice bikes, but I love riding these as well. I've got back into it. I used to do this all the time. I basically used to ride dirt jumps and downhill bike, and that's where I learned my skills. But I'm back here because the kids are getting into it, and I built my bike to ride with my boys on the pump track, and it reminded me actually how simple but how difficult it is.
That's right, and like bikes like these are designed for things like this, isn't it? Like if you try and do something like this on a full sus, you're in for a bit of a world of pain, really, aren't you?
It's not the best tool for the job, but this is, so let's spin some laps.
Nice, cue epic montage. Neil the madman has gone to pump his tyres up because he's shrouding turns, which is generally not a pump track type thing. I, on the other hand, have challenged myself and I'm going to manual this quad. Watch this. Oh, bazinga!
So why are we raving about these bikes? Well, they're just the best bike for the job. The little wheels, 26-inch, just give you the space to move around and pump. And the hardtail, especially a solid little one of this, it's just the fastest machine around here. Just because every bit you put into the pump, you get out. But really, the big thing is the margin for error. You've got to be perfect in these bikes. The slightest misjudgment with the manual, if you tap the top of the roller, you feel it. If you case a jump, you really feel it. So, your pumping and jumping skills just progress really quick when you ride these bikes.
It's not just that, it's bang for your buck as well. For a bike that costs very little, you can get the most riding in on places which are really compact, meaning you don't need specialist hillsides with marked out tracks and everything. You can literally rock up to your local facility and make the most of it, improving hundreds of skills along the way. So the first challenge is a manual challenge, and it is manualing these 3 rollers. And Neil's about to go over this one, this one, this one. Luckily not the third, and it's the third that's the trickiest because the first 2 are close, the third is further away. Let's have a go. 1, 2, oh, and he's done it. Challenge completed.
Oh, yeah.
Moving on, shrouding, Neil.
Shrouding? Tarmac isn't the best place to shroud, but look at the shape of this turn. It's got like a roller mid-corner, and it is primo for shroud, and actually a photo as well. So Joey, take a picture.
Well, I stoppied around the turn and the back wheel just came up instead. Good one, Neil. It's now time for a transfer. We're going to go out of this berm into that landing. Oh yeah, it is completely blind and not very long. So the last one was a bit underwhelming. So we've gone from takeoff to landing on different sides of the track. Oh, no, you actually have to go a bit quicker than you think as well, just so you know.
Or you just pedal around the top like this. Which isn't that easy.
Hey. Okay, and go faster apparently.
Nice. Nice.
Oh God, and you go like rocketing warp speed into the next bit. Last challenge, ni hao.
Uh-huh.
Manual challenge again. We've gone back. We're going to manual around that turn. So you'll come through the quad, out the top. Now you can either jump out of the berm or go out the side of it, but you've got manual around the top and drop back in.
I'm going to freestyle it, so I'm going to go the other way. Feels like I'm going to be able to do it the other way easier.
You're a madman.
There's no rules.
You're a madman. Oh, he's going out that. He's gone out that way. Oh, wow. Neil, you're bonkers.
Ooh, it's good. Oh, he's in.
I was kind of going for the end of the berm, though.
I mean, I thought we were going for the other berm, to be honest.
Oh, okay, let's go for that. And that means less turning. I like it. He's a maniac, maniac.
Did you notice front wheel drop or not?
And the pedal stroke.
It's almost invisible.
It was almost not even there.
Ah. Yeah. Nice style.
Oh, nope.
Well, I mean, that was good.
Doesn't count.
You reckon?
Oh, yes, Neil. No.
Oh! Yeah.
Oh.
In the UK, we're lucky to have a really good scene for pump tracks and BMX tracks, plus dirt jump scenes all around the country. Plus, don't forget, if you want to ride your bike for a different style, head to the skate park, which is great for winter and nighttime riding. So what, it's been a while since I've ridden a dirt jump bike, and it reminds me just how sort of precise and good you've got to be. It's hard.
It is tricky, isn't it?
But when you get it right, it feels amazing.
Yeah, too right. Just sort of the precision, like you said, that's required is, but it's back to basics, isn't it? It's been good, clean, uncomplicated fun today, isn't it?
Launch it in the back of the van, and away you go.
Jobs are good, and let us know what you thought in the comments down below. Do you want to see some more dirt jump action? Maybe we'll drag Blake and the rest of the crew along, maybe.
Yeah, a bit more hardtail action.
See ya.